My husband is addicted to sexting. What should I do? My name is Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. And I also created a new way of looking at marriage and looking at how to get from where things are not working to where they are working amazingly. Because the current methods that are accepted by the general public and quote-unquote professionals simply doesn't work. The reality is that you cannot fix the symptoms. So if your husband is addicted, quote-unquote, because he's not addicted, it's not a physical dependency, but if he's really into this, it means that he's not benefiting the way he should be from the marriage, right? So that means it's a symptom. It's not the cause. And you can't isolate a cause for what he's doing other than to say he's unhappily married, which means you probably are unhappily married also. I use the analogy of a plant. If you have a plant where the blooms are not coming out well or the leaves are turning yellow, you can't fix it by fixing the leaves or the blooms. You have to go, what's wrong with the plant? It's the same with marriage. So if he's sexting, try to see that as, okay, I'm not going to look at my husband as having a problem. I'm going to look at our marriage isn't giving him what he needs. And so he's looking for outlets. Chances are he doesn't want a divorce, because if you just happen to discover that he's sexting, it means that either consciously or subconsciously he wanted you to know he's not happy, and he wants you to take responsibility. I'm not saying you should, but he wants you to take responsibility for providing what's missing. There's a missing ingredient in your marriage. And again, don't isolate it. Don't think it's sex, because usually it's not. So why did you get married? Why did he get married in the first place? The answer is actually simple, and it's universal. All of us get married because we want to be happier. And society has bizarre ideas about this. How many times have I heard that the wedding day is the best day of the bride's life? Wow, is that messed up? Think about it. So in other words, you have a wedding day, and from there, it's downhill. That doesn't make any sense. No, you got married not just to be happier in general, but happier every day of your lives. Ever-expanding happiness. I say ever-expanding joy. Why do I say ever-expanding joy? Because joy comes from the soul. It's an inner quality. And we are essentially souls. Hence they use the term soulmates legitimately. So you're a soul, and a soul is ever-expansive love. And you want to experience love, and therefore joy, in ever-increasing measure every day of your lives. But you don't think about that. No one does. Because in society, we are so mistaught about relationships and marriage. And God forbid you should be serious that you have a soul. Well, I don't even say you have a soul. I say you are a soul. You have a mind, you have a body, but you're essentially a soul. And that's the part of you that gets married. Yeah, the rest of you gets married too, but primarily it's the soul, because that's where the love comes from and the connection that you want. And if your husband is straying in any way, sexting is just one symptom that we see all the time. He's not getting from his marriage what he wants to get. Now, you can't go to him. Don't go to him and say, honey, what are you missing in our marriage? Frankly, he doesn't know because we're not taught these things. You know, my children grew up a little differently. I explained to them, you're not the mind. You have a mind, and it's up to you to control it. You don't want to be a victim of your habits. You don't want to be a victim of your instincts, but you do want to be able to feel your joy. They actually learned how to meditate when they were little. So you can be in touch with that. But when you get married, you don't have to meditate. You can connect and have that. But your husband's not getting that. And you're not getting it. So the thing to do is, first of all, get rid of any judgment in your head, any condemnation you have towards your husband for doing this. Ooh, he's sexting. Get rid of that. It's nonsense. It's an outlet that has become common in our society. So it doesn't even have that heavy, it's wrong going on. Instead, look at it as an opportunity to change everything, to make your marriage into the amazing bubble of love that it's meant to be. Do that. Now, at this stage, because I've got a solution for you. You know, we have courses, one for women and one for men, to help marriages when they are sliding to divorce. But I don't think you need that at this point. It's somewhat expensive, but I lay all of marriage out in 2 books, Breaking the Cycle and Lessons for Happy Marriage. So what you want to do is study up on marriage. And don't study up on marriage to see what you're doing wrong. Study up on marriage with this vision of, I want happiness, I want joy, I want my husband to experience me as the most amazing wife who's ever lived. All the information is in there. It's for both men and women, but you do it. You don't even have to say anything to your husband. Please don't get on your husband for his sexting. Please don't call him out on it. Instead, heal your marriage. Make it amazing. Turn everything around. Okay, I hope this was helpful. That's why I'm here. We have other videos. You could subscribe to the channel. You could read the articles. You could go through the website. You could even ask a question of our counselors. It's a free service. We're here to help you. Other than that, blessings to you. Blessings to your husband, who's not a bad person. Blessings to your family. God bless. Thank you.